that shit.
Yeah.
All right.
Uh,
As soon as it's posted.
refreshing.
Yep. All right.
Uh,
Let me know
copy link.
when you've posted it.
Uh, okay.
Has it been posted?
Yeah.
Fantastic. Tell them to start banning now. Okay. Welcome to game day number 4, game number 3 between Game of Thrones versus Mozzie Osbourne. I am your main caster and cameraman Flick. Alongside me today is stand-in Shot, who really had other things to do, but we decided that we were going to snag him and bring him in for this game as we really needed the.
Yeah. Hello, everyone. It's kind of it was kind of busy. Sorry for that, but hey, they dragged me in. However, so
So
it's annoying, but
we are definitely trying to get this working as best as we can. So, oh, you might have to do the general team chat also, real quick.
yeah.
Yeah, because none of the mods are in for Mozzie Osbourne, so let them know to start banning. So yeah,
So, green team, right?
yes, green team,
Green team, and
blue
we
team,
have blue team that Game of Thrones.
Game of
All
Thrones,
right.
and Mozzie Osbourne. We had some technical difficulties. It's okay, kids. We're trying to get it all figured out, just like you are with this game. But hopefully, it's going to be a really great one. So far, we've seen really good games today. Already a great win from Mozzie Osbourne, winning 6-1 in the last game, if you were here for it. And then we saw if I remember, it was a 6-2 for Santa Loves Orange, and it looks like our first map is Bank being banned by Game of Drones. So we will see here what the next map is going to be. So far, we have played on Villa and Bank, and that looks like Border is going to be our next one. What is the map that you are looking forward to most, Shot?
I'm looking for Villa as always. I really want it, but it's always cast out. It's played when I'm not casting, or it's not played at all. I'm really sad about that, but hey, still better than the clubhouse.
There you go, and especially
I
with
know. Yesterday
Cafe
you
and
got.
Clubhouse being gone. Um, yeah, we had some very interesting games yesterday, especially our first 6-0 coming on Border. It looks like Villa goes down, so it is between Coastline and Consulate. I would prefer Consulate, but I'm sure there are people that would love to see Coastline. We will just
Coastline
have
is a
to see.
very good map, to be honest.
Coastline is very good, but I feel like we see a lot of it. Um,
To be honest, I
So,
don't mind
and it
Coastline.
looks like it is Consulate is going to be our map. And if you don't mind posting in the team chat to ask who will be attacking first, please. So that way I
Yeah,
know how to.
immediately.
Hmm.
Uh, so I missed the last two games. What happened? Can I have a quick recap?
Yes, you can. The last two games, the one right before this one was Mozzie Osbourne versus King Barney's beloved Bastards, which ended in a 6-1 for King Barney, and that was on Villa. The game
So
before that,
green is starting attacking. Sorry.
Green is starting on attack. All right, cool. And they are, just want to make sure real quick, they are the orange team. And fantastic. And here we go. Game number 3 on game day number 4. Game of Thrones versus Mozzie Osbourne on wonderful Consulate. So, um, Mozzie Osbourne won their game beforehand. They really kind of need to definitely. They could tie this one, but realistically, they need to win this one if they want to stay top of the leaderboard. Considering
So
that Santa won their game earlier and shot them straight up to first, it looks like our first attack ban from Game of Thrones will be Buck.
so who do you expect will be banned by the other team since Game of Thrones
Um,
banned Buck?
Honestly, I might see a Jackal ban. We've seen a fair amount of Jackal being banned today. I wouldn't be surprised if that were to be the case. And it looks like, no, it's actually going to be a Maverick who gets banned here on attack for Mozzie Osbourne. And let's see who they ban on defense. Any particular picks?
Hmm, I don't know, to be honest. Might be Elysian.
That is
He's
always a
always
good
good.
pick. Always a good pick.
Although I would like to see a Jaeger ban, just to spice the things up.
You were real
He's
close.
never
It was
banned.
one of the other Germans. It was Bandit is gone.
Ooh.
So that way they're going to have a little easier time going for that garage door if they go down basement. And it looks like Clash is being banned. So that
Ooh.
is definitely a target ban versus Pooh Sailor.
Yeah, I didn't know he was a Clash player, to be honest.
He is renowned for his shield play, especially in the last game. I highly recommend that you watch it and see what I am talking about with that one. And it also
For me,
looks...
it's just
Hmm?
Dutch on the wave of the shield players. I didn't know he had a co-surfer.
Oh, yes, he does. And it looks like our first site is going to be console and meeting with a Castle, Mozzie, Jaeger, Smoke, and Maestro coming in on attack here. The Thermite, Zofia, IQ, Capital, and Thatcher coming in on the attack. I think I messed that up the last time I said it. You guys will figure it out if you're watching. It's not like this is the third game that I've done in a row without stopping. It's okay. And it looks like the Mozzie is going to get swapped off for a Mira.
So
and then the Thatcher is going to get swapped off for a Thatcher, surprisingly.
Man, this ban's over the surprise, however you put it. Wonder if they put the mirror on the soft wall to watch the double window on the console office, or if they have some other threats in mind.
I think that would be kind of interesting. Honestly, what I would like to see is if maybe they tried to put a mirror on this wall here, so that way it sees all of the admin.
That's in the admin wall. Ah, yeah.
But it looks actually like a mirror is going to go facing in towards bathroom here. Maybe just for a little bit line of sight, and they're trying to line up that mirror, but sadly they're not able to get it. They finally get it done here, which is a little interesting that they fully reinforce that wall and then slap a mirror on it, but we'll see if that plays out in their favor.
I guess it's just for information, like I said. Also, I want to know where's the second mirror, to be honest.
Well, we are about to find that here in just a moment, if you give me 1 second here. And it looks like the second mirror is actually going on the wall that I was hoping for over here in the admin. So
they expect
far,
a push from there.
And so far, it doesn't really look like anybody's really on a super deep roam, but we do have Street hanging out over here by White Stairs. But they are already trying to go for the roof here. See if they can find anything. It looks like Eski's opened up potentially a bit of the wall here into Yellow Stairs to look down into B site. So we'll see if anything else happens. We see that the Captain, or no, I'm sorry, the Maestro gets thrown out sitting right outside of bathroom. Other than that, really much is getting. It doesn't really much movement is happening around here. It looks like just a decent amount of intel gathering, which is never.
I wonder if Eski will perform good after all the talking and the benching on Discord. That's a big question for me.
Eski did a fantastic job actually in the last game. He did very, very well.
So he back up his mantle. Okay.
Yes.
That's what I wanted to know.
That is always a good thing. And it looks so far like all of Mozzie Osbourne is just kind of hanging on the roof or outside. It sounds like a Capital bolt's used here and gets shot out. It looks like we might be going for a main office push here. At least from the windows, it might be a little dangerous, but it looks like Eski gets a few shots onto him from that Maestro, and it looks like the Maestro gets down, but Jamie Killer doesn't realize it. He's trying to penetrate that desk there and see if he can get it. It looks like the Castle, definitely from that scream that Castle gives off, you can tell that he gets damaged. It looks like Jamie Killer is finally able to finish off the Maestro. It looks like so it's a 4v5 with about 50 seconds left. But so far there hasn't been much. It looks like Watkin gets stuck outside of the bathroom. But Eski has finally made it into sight. It looks like he's going to try and see if he can get the smoke there. But sadly he's got the reinforced wall to deal with. And I'm not overly certain where the Capital is. He's going to try and do a firebolt, see if he can come in here because he has the diffuser. Looks like he's going to try and come in and he pops some smoke so that way he's going to be able to get this diffuser down. We're going to have to see what happens. It looks like Pooh Sailor's in the middle of a pistol fight here. Trying to see if maybe the Jaeger's going to try and come up here, and that plant goes down. Street's going to try and come up here, and he gets taken out from Pooh Sailor, it looks like. Or actually, it was Esky. And then Jamie Killer's going to get one. Watkin is able to get another one. Brings us to a 1v5, and it is just the lone Mira of Copperhead. Trying to see if he can try and do anything. He's going to try and come around, but he gets shot from all sides, and a flawless victory here from Mozzie Osbourne in round number 1.
Well played by Mozzie Osbourne, though. Really didn't expect this to be so flawless. I would expect at least one kill on the by the defenders, but pleasant surprise.
Honestly, it felt like it was going really slow. I wasn't sure they were actually going to be able to get in and get the plant down, but luckily they were able to in time, and then just had a very strong setup to make sure that the defense couldn't come back and fight it. And it looks like we're going right back up to console and meeting room. We're bringing the Castle, Mira, Jaeger, Smoke, and Maestro on defense with a Thermite, Zofia, Gridlock, Capital, and Thatcher on attack. Let's see if anybody gets swapped out. It looks like the Gridlock is being swapped out for the IQ. So the attack isn't really changing, and it doesn't look like the defense is going to change either.
Yeah, I don't know if that is a good idea to play in admin, since the last push was very CEO sided. They were all on the other side, and you still give them power to hold map, true, but nothing happened there.
Attackers need to locate and defuse
you had
as many bombs as they
one
can.
less man watching the windows or any possible rotation.
So we'll have to see if maybe the Mira does the same placements, and it looks at least like the bathroom is going to be done the same way here, which is really interesting. It didn't actually really get anything. It looks like they're going to forego that and potentially put it on the window, or on the wall, I'm sorry, right here, which I feel is a little bit better of an idea. So that way, not only are you able to cover the window right here, but you are also able to cover a decent amount of projector as well, and also you are able to cover the main windows and the main part of Site B or the main office. So we will see how well this works out.
I wonder if Mira plays a C4 below as a trap. I don't know.
So far I haven't
I don't
seen
think
it.
she did.
No, she still has that C4 on her. It looks like she's still going to set up that Mira potentially up in admin over here. But it looks like the main play is potentially over on side B. So we'll have to see what happens here. Looks like Esky's going to open up that wall again. I'm really surprised that they haven't learned from that and reinforced it. Trying to see if they can figure anything out, but now they don't have the Mira window facing towards the bathroom, so they don't see Watkin sitting up on that window.
Disabling electronics.
Maybe they could have put the ADS on yellow stairs to prevent the wall to be breached by Zofia.
Something like that. You know, something like that would be nice, and it looks... Ooh, that is a very nice punch hole there from Maestro. In case you didn't see it, it looks like another firebolt's going to come out, but this is the punch hole that I'm talking about right here. If you can see her right there on the very bottom of the wall there, it looks like the Maestro is going to get droned out, and also the Mira window is potentially going to be taken out here. And yes, it is, so that way the Maestro is a little bit easier to get to. And he's just got a drone facing him. It looks like Maddox is going to get some shots at him. And he's going to try and figure out where it's going. And he's going to try and come out and contest it. And Jamie Killer, again, picking up the Maestro at the very beginning. Hopefully, those Evil Eyes are where they need to be to help out this team. But sadly, there is one of them going down if he can get the shots just right there. And it also looks like the Smoke has taken about half of his damage. Looks like he's going to try and get an angle here on yellow stairs, but sadly, not so much. It looks like everybody's starting to fall back with the projector to try and help out. But other than that, it looks like the Capital's going to take a little bit of his health gone, but he's got that M249. And there we go. We have one of the Toxic Babes comes out. Jamie Killer's able to pick up Street to bring it to a 3v5 now. So we just have to see how the plant goes. And we have Eski trying to come around here to go for the plant. High School Killer is able to pick up Fizz, but then Jamie Killer answers right back, able to pick up Copperhead. Watkin takes down High School Killer. Eski's going down for the plant here. It is now a 4v1, and Cinnamon on the castle all by himself. Has to figure out what's going on. He's going to try and come over to Spiral, see if he can pick up the IQ. He's able to pick up Watkin, but the diffuser's already down, and he's going to have to try and do this all by himself. And it looks like Jamie Killer is going to pick up, I am going to say, number 4 today, and help Mozzie Osbourne win round number 2.
Well played again by attackers. Nothing to say about that. Especially Jamie killing always that Maestro at the start of the round. That's always nice.
It's
a nice help for the team.
Maestro needs a little more protection. Maybe a rook, or potentially a dock.
Or maybe not playing such a risky position. I don't know.
And I say that, and look there, we bring a dock. And it looks like we are going to lobby and press room on this defense here, bringing the Castle, Echo, Jaeger, Doc, and Smoke on defense. The Thermite, Zofia, Twitch, Thatcher, and Capital on attack here. We'll see if anybody gets swapped off. Looks like the Twitch is going to be moved over to an IQ, and the Echo is moving over to a Valkyrie, which is a very strange choice. The Echo would have been good, but now that the IQ is there, it's going to be a little bit easier to spot those Valkyrie cams.
That's a no choice of the side, though. What do you think?
Honestly, if you can set up press and lobby right, you can win that side every single time. It just depends on what you have for your defense and even what your strat is going to be.
Yeah, likely they have a pocket strat, like you said.
It's one of my favorite sites, to be fair. I've always liked this site. I think a lot of it is because it forces you to have to try and think outside the box, especially when it comes to playing against those windows and the main door.
Attackers have located a bomb.
And it looks like Doc's going to place a bulletproof camera facing on the bomb here right outside. I'm not sure how much you're going to be able to see considering the angle that it's on, but it might be something worth seeing.
Man, better than nothing, I would say.
Oh, for sure. Always remember, kids, if you play Siege, any intel is good intel. Always remember that.
I'm pretty sure this will buff the attackers also, as a sight. Look at the lineup.
It looks like Ice Cold Killer is going to be hanging out over here in the outside of Tellers. If I remember, it is admin entrance, and it looks like Copperhead is potentially going to go downstairs on a roam, and it looks like Cinnamon is going to be upstairs to try and see if he can find anyone. And so far, not really a whole lot. Looks like everybody's just going to go into admin office and see if they can find any. And it looks like Fizz is potentially going to be the first one to run into the castle here, but he's going to hang out in the bathroom, maybe try and wash his hands, make sure that he's clean for when these kills start happening. And it looks like Jamie Killer's just outside, just gathering a little bit of intel for his team, making sure that they're able to find everything. Looks like an EMP is going to come out here with Thatcher. Looks like Eski is going to try and come around. And it sounds like the castle let his gun show where he was. And luckily, Fizz is able to take down Cinnamon, but Eski's going to try and withstand, decides not. I would definitely recommend that you don't do that, Eski, so you don't come back with 5 health, but you know what? I'm not playing, and you have a better idea what you need to do rather than me. So, looks like top control is all good here, and so far, Jamie Killer is the only one who hasn't gotten into the building, just trying to hold an angle. And it looks like Eski accidentally kills himself with his own concussion grenade. So that's going to hinder the team just a little bit, but hopefully not too much.
The 20 HP would have been better.
The 20 HP definitely would have been better, and we have Ice Cold Killer here with a fantastic angle, potentially going to pick up Watkin as he comes down the stairs. And Street's able to pick up Fizz, bringing it to a 4v3. And we're going to see if Doc's going to be able to grab this IQ. There is a very solid chance, but we're going to swap over to see if anybody notices anything. Honestly, oh, it looks like potentially Watkins not going to go for this. He's just trying to hold an angle, trying to decide what he wants to do. I tell you what, I want to see somebody die. That's just kind of what I feel right now. But it also
Attackers
looks
have
like
recovered their
Copperhead's going to
diffuser.
potentially come up from the stairs, so only going to see if he can peek anything. And so far, it sounds like Smoke's taking a little bit of damage. And Ice Cold Killer is finally able to take down Watkin. Right when I look away, the Doc picks up the kill, and now it is a 2v4. Pooh Sailor with getting a little bit of intel from the Capital as he's hanging up on the window protect, trying to help cover the plant of the and it looks like Jamie Killer is going to be able to get a kill. One of the Toxic Babes, I'm sorry,
5 seconds
comes
to go.
out. Jamie Killer gets the kill. Street Rider is able to take down Pooh Sailor, and there we go. Street able to pick up Jamie Killer to pick up finally a round for his side.
Well, it was an odd defense, but it worked, to be honest. I would never go into this site. But if it worked for them, good job. Really.
I would say, what's the
The
old
attackers
saying?
also.
The old saying, if it looks dumb but works, it ain't dumb.
Yeah. But it's still dumb, to be honest. Come on.
I'm not going to argue with you until I want to argue with you. So it looks like on our next defense, we're going to go down to Cafeteria and Garage here. Castle, Mira, Jaeger, Maestro, and Kaid coming in on the defense. Pooh Sailor finally moving over to his beloved Shields, moving over to Montana. Zofia, IQ, Thatcher, and Thermite, the rest of the attackers here. We'll see if anybody gets swapped off here on the 6th pick. I would maybe say potentially a Sledge, but it looks like the IQ is potentially going to move off, maybe for a Twitch, and that is exactly what we get. So Mira's worst nightmare is on the board, and they don't even have a mute to combat it.
Yeah, they picked up that Copperhead is playing a lot of Mira in the past 2 rounds,
Defenders,
so
protect your
might as
bombs
well
from being
fight
defused
it.
by attackers.
Destroy every chance they have
Razorwire going up.
with Mira. The setup. So they are classical standard or
There's
Attackers
a
have
solid
located the
chance,
bomb.
but it looks like we're going to have a little bit of a hold upstairs here. Mira trying to hold out in the bathroom. That would be one of the more interesting setups that I've seen, especially when it comes to a garage hold.
10 seconds
But
left
it's not a
before
horrible
insertion.
idea, especially if you know that this floor, the floor there
5
that is
seconds
checkered,
left before
is
insertion.
actually destructible. You can actually blow through that and help
Attackers
open
are
up
heading
the
out to
garage
defuse the bomb.
door that way. So it'll be interesting to see what happens, but it doesn't look like a Mira is going to go down up here. It's going to go in one of the standard spots. And we'll have to see where the other ones go here.
I think that Mira placement was used in three seasons ago by G2.
I think so as well, and it looks like Jamie Killer's already ready here to go for the main wall, and it sounds like a Mira gets popped open here. I'm
Attackers
not
bomb
overly
diffuser has
certain
been
where it
dropped.
is. I
Bomb
think it is
located by
this one that
attackers.
gets popped.
Attackers recovered the
And
bomb
then
diffuser.
there, I'm not sure where the other Mira is, but the main Mira has been opened up. And it looks like also part of the wall has been opened up, and Maddox is going to try and see if he can get that Electro Claw to close off the main door here. It looks like the castle's going to get droned out, and also the Maestro will be droned out as well. See if maybe the Twitch is going to be able to pick up the Maestro. Almost had the shot, but sadly didn't take it soon enough. It looks like the Monty and the Zofia are going to try and push up together here and maybe be able to take out Street,
Tossing EMP grenade.
as he is the only one who is on the roam up here. And it looks like Street's going to come around, and he sees the Monty, and there's the Zofia, but he's not able to get any shots. He decides that he wants to get out of here and goes down Spiral. Cinnamon's able to take down Watkins, so that is the Twitch gone. One of the first ones, and it is very ballsy of Maestro to stand out right in the open of this barrel window with just his head poking out. It looks like Pooh Sailor's just going to try and give Zofia a little bit of intel here. Other than that, and there's Fizz taking down Ice Cold Killer, so that is the Maestro gone. So now we are back to a 4v4, and it looks like Eski's going to start opening up some of the floor here, and he's going to open up the hatch. It sounds like he's going for the castle, almost loses all of his health, but sadly he's not able to do much with the castle. Just take a little bit off. Mozzie's going to stand up there and try and see if he can do anything. And there we go. Maddox is able to take down Fizz, so that is not only the diffuser, but the Thatcher down. And it looks like Jamie Killer's trying to get a solid read on this situation. Mira just hanging out here in the main cafeteria trying to see if they can do anything. And so far, this is not looking the greatest. It looks like Monty's going to push up by himself down Spiral, and he's going to have a bit of a hard time when he finds out that Street's going to come up right behind him here. He's going to move around, realize there's nobody there with the Monty. He's not able to do anything, and here he is able to get the Monty with the ping. And so it is just Zofia who drops into a hail of gunfire. Sadly gets killed. Jamie Killer is able to pick up one. If I can get over to him, I'll show you what's going on. But he's got to try and get the rest of these, and he gets two. But he doesn't have diffuser. It's a 1v1. He has to get diffuser, try and plant it. Sadly, he can't do anything, and he gets taken out by Street for Game of Thrones to win round number 4 and even everything up at a 2-2.
Well, good effort on Jimmy's Killer's part, but the double kill in the end didn't help win the round. It's a shame. But he should be really proud about that effort.
It was fantastic. They did a hell of a job.
Yeah.
But sadly, at the very end, it just didn't look like the cards were landing in their favor. And it looks like we're going to go right back upstairs to console and meeting, one of the only sites that they've lost as far as I am aware. Every other site they have won. Looks like a Legion, Alibi, Jaeger, Vigil, and Echo coming out here on defense. So a decent amount of roamers there. With a Thermite, Ash, IQ, Sledge, and Thatcher coming out on defense. I say that as soon as the Alibi gets swapped over for the Maestro. It doesn't look like the attackers are going to swap any of their players. I should say operators, I'm sorry.
Still, we know what you're talking about.
See,
You could even say
I'm
champions,
glad somebody
but...
does. I'm glad somebody does.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
And we've seen a fair share of Maestro players in this match.
I will say probably one of the most picked defenders has been Maestro in this entire tournament. Which isn't a horrible thing. Maestro is a very good pick and can work on many sites. It's also very good considering the 60-round magazine of the Alda that he's got, especially with the ACOG that you can throw on it, and also those two Evil Eyes. It might have 80 actually.
10 seconds left before
It's been a minute since I've played Maestro.
No way.
It is 81. Yes, it is.
Building new magazine.
Oh, right. Ooh.
attackers must locate and defuse a bomb.
And it looks like the Vigil's going to get pinged and droned out here in Piano, but he's just going to run right away because why would you try and contest that considering everybody knows where you are? So it looks like so far that was our only roamer, and that was Ice Cold Killer. And it looks like he's going to go right down to the garage and see if maybe he can try and catch anybody there. And then I say that, and then Cinnamon comes down over into Tellers as another roamer. And we also have Street, not doing a deep roam, but he's over here towards Admin. Other than that, it looks like the only person really towards site is Copperhead, and then we have Maddox on the Echo, just playing on his drones, trying to see if he can find anything here. Other than that, it looks like the Ash has opened up the same wall that the Zofia has opened up every time. So it doesn't look like Game of Thrones is too worried about that wall being opened up.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Apparently, they are totally fine with it. Fizz almost droning out the Maestro here, not really able to see him there. But so far, nothing really too crazy going on right now. And it looks like one of the EMPs is going to get taken out there thanks to the ADS, and there is the last one going out here. See if maybe you can try and pick something up. Other than that, it doesn't really look like anybody's hanging out in B, and I'm not really sure if Jamie Killer knows that he's taken out the yokai. There we go, it's gone now, and we have the IQ to spot the next one. Other than that, it looks like Eski's going to try and come up here. Might go against the Maestro here, just on the other side, but he's got a little more little more contesting here, considering Pooh Sailor's coming right around here. Esky's going to come around and do some damage, but is not really able to do anything. Finally, able to take down the Maestro. Copperhead bringing it to a 4v5. It looks like Pooh Sailor's just trying to see if he can get anything here. And it looks like they are going for the plant that they have been doing the same time, coming up yellow stairs, open up the door and trying to see if they can come in here. It looks like Esky's coming in here to go for it. Icicle Killer's going to get down thanks to Pooh Sailor there. He's going to try and come around and see if he can finish him off, but I don't think he knows that he's down him. It looks like Street's going to take a little bit of damage, and there we go. We have the diffuser down now. And it looks like the only person who's going to try and come up and go at this is Maddox, but he decides he's going to come out and go out and take out Fizz, and Street's going to be able to take down Pooh Sailor, bringing it to a 4v3. And it looks like Esky's going to try and hold yellow stairs. It looks like he's going to go up against Street Rider. Sadly, Street is able to take down Esky, and it looks like it is only the IQ and the Thatcher. Thatcher's got a lot of work up ahead for him here, and he gets taken out, and it looks like Watkin is the only person. Pooh Sailor's able to take down Street, but we're going to see if the IQ is able to do anything, and there we go. He's able to prevent the defuse, and I don't know if they have enough time. I think they don't have enough time. He's got a bit of a chance here. And
Attackers win.
Mozzie Osbourne wins with a defuse and a perfect hold.
Oof. Amazing. That was a nice round. Very exciting.
I will say this. If Game of Thrones happens to get another chance to go to console meeting, they definitely need to reinforce that wall.
Yeah,
That
I just
was their
wanted to say
downfall.
that 3 times in a row that wall wasn't reinforced, and that's really destroyed them. They just Arch charge it, Breed charge it, Sophia charge it, anything. It was open.
Just finding a way to get that wall open. And it looks like with the side swap here, we are going right back up to console meeting, and we have Frost, Jaeger, Maestro, Mute, and Legion on defense, with Thermite, Capital, Gridlock, Thatcher, and Nomad coming in on attack. And we will see if anybody gets swapped out here with the 6th pick.
Well, they're going again at console office. Doesn't surprise me, even though it's the first time for them defending, since we just had the
I'm going to pull up the scoreboard real quick so that way you can see it. As I haven't been doing that very often, I need to remind myself sometimes.
Ah, no, don't worry.
But it doesn't look like anybody's really changed here on the 6th pick, but I do want you to notice
Attackers
the
need to locate and defuse
10
bombs.
kills there when I did have that up by Jamie Killer, so he is doing a fantastic job so far, definitely carrying his team towards the win here. And what I want you to see right here real quick, they're reinforcing that wall. That's a brilliant idea. Thank you. Somebody is actually listening to me.
Thank you, SK. Man, that wall, it's a must. You can leave it soft on the far left side, but you can't do it here.
Yeah, for sure.
10 seconds to go.
Any idea if they have any different setup in
5
mind?
seconds to insertion.
First with the suppressor.
I mean, the Frost is a bit new. It looks like one of the Frost Masters is going to go through
Attackers
the
are moving out to
bathroom
locate a
window, so
bomb and
they'll
defuse
definitely
it.
have to try and watch out for that. It's going to be interesting to see where the other ones land and see if anybody happens to land in those Frost Mats.
It'd be nice to see some sneaky frost trap placements, if they are. I don't know if they're all under the windows. That should be a good idea, if we get a chance.
Right now, it doesn't look like anybody's roaming on the first floor. I'm really sorry for cutting you off there. I say
No
that,
worries.
and then Fizz goes right down to admin. Why is it always right after I say something, somebody decides to do the opposite?
I mean,
Kids these days,
looks like
I
someone's
swear.
listening. Someone's listening.
Deploying drone.
And Street going up here on the rappel right outside of connector between site, already using one of those track stingers. Also using that super shotty to get a solid angle here. It looks like he's going to get some shots taken here from the Legion potentially. Actually, I'm not overly certain who did that. It looked like it was pretty. He's going to come over here and try and take out the track stinger, see if he can do anything here. So far, not really a whole lot going on. And then the only roamer is Fizz, which isn't a horrible idea from what I can see. It looks like Jamie Killer's going to get taken down, so that is the Legion gone, which is not really the best operator that you want to lose right at the beginning. And there's another one of those track singers going out. And as you can see, Street looking for somebody to potentially come out here and get him. It looks like Maddox is going to be able to take down Watkin, bring it to a 5v3. So that is the Maestro gone. It looks like one of the frost mats was seen. So hopefully here, it looks like potentially a second one. Cinnamon goes out for the run out. He gets taken out. Cinnamon, I'm sorry, it was the opposite. Cinnamon actually gets the kill with the run out. Ice Cold Killer being able to pick up Eski. And there we go, a flawless round here for Game of Drones. Hold on. I feel like my mouth's not working.
Ah, come on.
I know, I have one more game after this.
Yeah, and guess what? We're casting it together again.
Oh, we are? Is Magpie not coming back? What a piece of pie.
No, he got some. You could say that he got some restrictions.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's what I would call it too. Any whoozle be.
Okay.
It looks like we are going down to Cafeteria Garage on our second defense here for Mozzie Osbourne, bringing the Jaeger, Mira, Maestro, Mute, and Kaid on defense with a Thermite, Capital, Gridlock, Thatcher, and Nomad on attack.
Man, I really wish to see a Kaid shotgun. I never see it in this tournament yet. It'd be nice to see it if we have a player.
I'm a little surprised we haven't seen, like, Goyo. I haven't seen a Goyo. I would like to see a Goyo.
Mm-hmm. Totally
I think
agree.
what it is people are just afraid of setting themselves on fire. Which I don't blame you. That sounds horrible.
Man, that's a horrible
Attackers
thought.
need to locate and defuse bombs.
Just
Considering the
remember,
gadget.
the fire doesn't kill you. It's the smoke inhalation. So at least you have something to think about. And you say
So long
that
as
we don't
as
have
you
the
don't touch
shotgun,
it.
and Jamie Killer brings
Ah,
the
we got it.
shotgun, opening up a
Told you.
decent amount of the garage wall here, so that way they're going to be able to hear, so that way they can potentially stop the Thermite from going for a trick.
Told you, someone's listening.
And just like the Siege Gods are just hearing us and telling these
10
players
seconds
to pick
remaining.
what we want.
Evil eye deployed.
5 seconds remaining.
Well, ooh, Eski on the mirror. That's it's rare
Attackers
to
are
see
moving
him
out to
play
locate a bomb and
that
defuse
operator.
it.
Well, so far nothing too special as a setup.
Nothing too
What do you
crazy
think?
from what we're looking at here. And it looks like our
Pretty
only
standard.
roamer is going to be Pooh Sailor. And so far, I've noticed everybody has gone
Attackers
up
bomb
towards
diffuser has been
admin
dropped.
as their first place that they want to go. And it looks like Pooh Sailor is going to forego that and go downstairs. But Fizz is going to come up yellow stairs, and it looks like he's heading towards Spiral. Other than that, it looks like we have one Mira hanging out here in this little office, and also with a
Attackers
little
recover the
movement
bomb.
hole over in the cafe, so that way they can try and see outside. Looks like Cinnamon's getting ready to try and go for this wall, but we also have Jamie Killer ready with the Electro Claw to try and prevent that from happening. It looks like we have Fizz all the way on the top floor here, not really being able to find anything, and then Pooh Sailor all the way down in whatever the hell this is called, because I can't remember it at the time. But it looks like the main play is going to be over here at the garage door, and it looks like Cinnamon's going to go for the Thermite charge, and there comes out an EMP, and it looks like they're going to try and potentially get the Thermite charge, but sadly they're not able to. But it looks like Maddox is going to take out Fizz. The C4 comes out from Jamie Killer. Sadly, it doesn't get anything. So it is just a 4v5 right now. I say that, immediately Copperhead takes down Jamie Killer, bringing us to a 4v3. That is the Mute and the Kaid gone, and Pooh Sailor's going to have to see if he can help out his team. Other than that, you have Street and Maddox right upstairs in Piano and towards the bathroom, opening up the floor, see if they can try and do anything for their team. And it looks like Ice Cold Killer's going to try and get the Maestro cam down, and there we go. If he can hit it right in the middle, there we go. I'm so proud of him. It sounds like we have a smoke coming out here now, and it looks like somebody might drop right in front of Watkin. Looks like everybody's pushing in towards this as well. It looks like Mira's going to lose a little bit of her health here. It looks like Watkin's trying to see what he can do, and it looks like Capital's just dropping some smoke and some fire to see if he can maybe get anything, but he's going to have to go for this plant. Looks like Watkin gets down by Ice Cold Killer. And it looks like Maddox is going to come over here. Ice Cold Killer picks up a second one onto Eski. And it is just the Lone Jaeger of Pooh Sailor with the defuser down. And he's going to try and come around here. And sadly, Maddox is able to take him down. Another flawless round here by the attackers, bringing them up
First
to
round.
one round ahead now. And if I'm not mistaken, I think this is their second or first lead so far in this game.
I think it's the first lead since they were always catching up. I'm not sure though. I got a redfish memory sometimes.
I
Sorry.
feel it. No, you're all right. And it looks like we're going to console meeting this time around. So we're going right back upstairs. And it looks like we have Alibi, Jaeger, Maestro, Smoke, and Legion on defense with Ash, Finka, Gridlock, Lion, and Thermite on attack. Ladies and gentlemen, if that doesn't sound like a rush, I have no idea what does. And it looks like the Gridlock's going to be swapped off for the Dokkaebi, and the Alibi is going to be swapped over for the Mute. I think we have a Finka Ash rush on our hands.
I fear it is. I really feel. Well, I wonder if it's shotgun or not.
We are about to find out as soon as we get into the game. Because I need to know, kid. I have a yearning for some learning.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as
So we're
many
just going to
bombs as
move
they
over
can.
real quick, and it is actually not the shotgun, it is actually the spear, surprisingly.
The spear. Ooh.
So I am actually a little impressed that they decided to do that instead of going for the shotgun rush. But, you know, hey, we can't all be winners, I guess.
Hey, a lot of people hate shotguns. I don't blame them.
You know.
So for now, I just see a lot of how it's called, the British SAS shotgun. I forgot the name. The M590A1, I think.
Yes, sir, it is.
Attackers
Okay,
discover
I
the
remember it
location of a
correctly.
bomb.
It's a fantastic
For
shotgun.
insertion.
Yeah, that's
Attackers'
the
objective is
go-to
to
shotgun
defuse
for
a
a lot
bomb.
of people. So the Scottish shotgun, a lot of people hate it, straight up. But hey,
I will say it's really fun to run on.
I think.
Are you talking about the sausage?
Yeah, sausage.
It is very fun to run on Finka, but what I was talking about was the British shotgun, especially running it on Warden.
Oh, yeah.
So it looks like we're going to potentially go up here for a B plant. It looks like Ash is going to open up a little bit of that wall, and it looks like they didn't reinforce the wall. And then one of the first Lions is going to come out. Looks like Maddox is already into sight, and he's going for the plant. And he's also got the finger boost, and it doesn't look like anybody knows what's going on. Fizz is the closest person, but he doesn't know, and now the race is on. Looks like Eski is able to take down Street, and there we go. Fizz is able to take down Maddox, bring it to a 3v4. That is the Dokkaebi, the Thermite spawn. It looks like Ice Cold Killer is going to be able to take down Jamie Killer, and he gets down Walken and Eski at the same time, so that is 3 for him, bringing it to just the SAS operators all by themselves. It's going to be Ash, Lion, and Finka here, trying to see what they can do.
Defenders have
And so
located the
far,
diffuser.
it looks like, there we go, Lion gets taken down, so that's Ice Cold Killer. It looks like Fizz is going to go for the defuse. Is he going to be able to do it? I'm not overly certain, because Ash is coming around, and he's going to take down Fizz. And it's just Pooh Sailor all by himself, and he doesn't have enough time to be able to stop this. And there we go.
Attackers
Round
have
number
been
8
successful.
goes to Game of Thrones with a rush plant and a hell of an
Yeah.
execution, especially with the 3K off of Ice
Yeah,
Cold
that
Killer on the
was a
line.
very nice play. Amazing play by Ice Cold Killer, really. 3-piece easily in the couple of seconds. That was something.
So this is potentially the last round of this game. Looks like we are going to go right back to console office and meeting room. I lied. It looks like we're going to lobby and press room for our potentially final defense here. It looks like Smoke, Jaeger, Capkin, Echo, and Legion are coming out. I lied. It is now Castle. And with the Capkin, we probably will have a few people walking through those. But we have Thermite, IQ, Gridlock, Thatcher, and Nomad on attack here. So they have all the ability to take out those Capkin traps. Not anymore, since the IQ is getting swapped over to the Capitale, so just the Thatcher being able to do that, and the Castle gets swapped over for the Echo. So, hopefully this isn't the last round for Mozzie Osbourne, but for Game of Thrones, hopefully this is the last round so they could get the 3 points
Attackers
and
need to
bring them
locate and
even
defuse bombs.
with Mozzie Osbourne and also Santa Loves Orange more.
Attackers have discovered the
I don't
location
have
of
the
a bomb.
scoreboard at the moment on, but how are the other teams going with points?
Red Dragons is
have located the
second
bomb.
to last, if I remember correctly, and then it is King Barney's Beloved Bastards who are in last place.
Going up.
That's a shame for them. Really
10 seconds
sorry
left.
for them. They were also the wildcard to be honest. Yeah.
5
They were.
seconds left.
And they've done a very good job so far, but so far it doesn't look like this tournament is going to be their tournament to win. And with the start of the round here, we will see if anything, or if anybody gets really fancy with it. So far it looks like just a decent amount of intel gathering, which is never a horrible thing. And it looks like Jamie Killer's going to hang all the way down here in the little office, or the little storage closet, I guess, on the Echo. So that way he can just hang out on his yokais and be able to prevent anybody from doing anything. And it looks like Maddox is already in admin along with Street Rider. We already have an air jab go down. And it sounds like we're already getting some shots as well. But not overly sure if anybody realizes they are over here. Other than that, we have Pooh Sailor hanging upstairs, and we also have Fizz as well. So the only people down towards site is Esky and Watkin, and we already have Maddox and Street pushing up towards site. It looks like Cinnamon is just outside Yellow along with Capitao here, or Copperhead, trying to see if maybe they want to go up through Yellow and come in from behind, and it looks like that is what they're going to do, that, or they're going to go downstairs. Or at least put a claymore down towards Yellow, prevent anybody from coming up. And it doesn't look like the claymore actually got up. But then Fizz gets taken out by, Fizz takes down Cinnamon. And it looks like Esky is flirting with danger here, especially with the Capitale. And all of a sudden that Legion ping, sorry about that. The Legion ping lets him know that the Capitale is coming around. And it looks like Maddox has lost some health here. Not overly certain to whom yet. And there we go, Street's able to take down Esky, so that is the Jaegergon, bringing us back even to a 4v4. But it looks like Street has lost a decent amount of health. Maddox has also lost some health. Capitao as well. It looks like Watkins going to try and put some shots down range, but he's not really able to get much here. And it looks like the Legion's going to try and come around, has to get around that fire, and he's going to able to come around. And sadly, he's not able to get the Capitao just above his head, but now the Capitao knows that there is going to be somebody coming from there. It looks like a drone from Street's going to come around here, and there we go. Coppers doesn't get him, but sadly he gets taken out by Fizz, and there we go. Fizz is going to try and throw a goo mine down, and it looks like Thatcher's going to come upstairs, and he is going to go down to Fizz. And it looks like it brings us to a 4v2. And it's just the Redlock who's able to take down the Capcan. So now we have brought it to 2v3. It looks like Street's going to use one of those track stingers to try and get this plant down. There we go. The plant is going down. It looks like Fizz is going to try and drop around. He's going to take these down. And it looks like the Yokai is going to try and prevent the defuse. And so far, he is doing a good job. The second Yokai is coming in now. See if we can get it blocked. And it looks like Maddox is going to stop Fizz, but I don't think the Yokai is going to be able to stop the defuse. And now is Pooh Sailor trying to come around. And we also have Jamie Killer trying to come up. But hopefully, they're going to be able to take out Street, who's going on Repel, and Maddox who's going into the bathroom. Looks like Pooh Sailor might try and come around and get Maddox here if he has any intel, but he's not overly sure where they are. Looks like Jamie Killer's going to come around the other way and see if maybe he can try and see Street, who is potentially on a drone. And it looks like Pooh Sailor's going to go out. He's going to be able to catch Street, so now it's a 2v1. And there we go. He's in the middle of a fight. Jamie Killer's going for the defuse. And it looks like there's just a little bit left. And Maddox is able to take down Jamie Killer in the middle of the defuse. But Pooh Sailor doesn't have enough time. And Game of Thrones wins game number 3.
Oh, that is intense. Really intense. Too bad Jamie couldn't stop the planting with Echo Drone the second time. That was so close.
It was very, very close.
The whole match should be in the highlights, to be honest.
For sure. And I do want to give a shout out there for Jamie Killer for breaking 10 kills, and also Street going with 11 kills. They did very good job for their teams respectively. But thank you very much for watching. This has been game number 3 with a 6-3 victory going to Game of Drones. I have been Lick. Alongside me has been Shot. And thank you very much. And we will see you in the next one.